Hello, my name is Michelle. I am transgender before surgery. I make my diary, everything about transition, and it means I always says that's my kitty. He always does it. Okay, and that actually means that it is everything about me. It's more like about my life, I think, because everything I I am having my life, every experience, it's everything connecting with me and with everything inside and influence on my transition, of course. Um, so today I would like to talk a little bit about city where I live because we were talking about this with my friends. We compare different cities and so on. So yeah, it's like I don't know. I live in Vienna right now. We moved here after work started, not immediately. We were living like a few months in Graz, near from Graz actually, and then a few months ago, maybe 3 months ago, we moved here. It's totally different city. So I will like tell few my thoughts about that. So totally I fall in love in this city much more before when we were visiting it like tourists. It's like an urbanist paradise because there's infrastructure, transport, it's like really very well planned everywhere, public transport everywhere, ways for bicycles, the high priority for people who works by foot, and cars you don't even recognize them on the street because it's like a city for people, not for cars, and I love that much. The second one thing I really love, it's like one style of whole city. It's totally in one style, not high buildings like 5, 6 floors, active front side of buildings. You always working on the street, through the shops, restaurants, cinemas, and you are feeling like you live in city with full life. And that's a great one thing. The third one thing, it's like a cosmopolitan city because everyone wants to live in Vienna, everyone comes here, and actually English like a second one language. It's one thing that you have to know about language, but actually, yeah, everywhere you will go, mostly you will find someone who speaks English, and it helps, and it's not so tough like in some province where people know English but do not like to speak English. There are some exceptions. For example, if you're looking for some work or some government services or something like this, you should speak just Deutsch because it's like some point, I don't know, it doesn't work in another way. But if it's some commercial structure, even I give classes today, and before me was another one classes like jumping with something on the how it called, I forgot. Okay, it doesn't matter. It was another classes, and it was on English language. So yeah, it's totally okay. Yeah. Also, there are a lot of different activities, which is really interesting. Actually, I don't have a time right now for that because I have a lot of work with my dream and my basic job and so on. But yeah, actually, a lot of activities. You can open Facebook, find a lot of events, even in groups. Always someone texted like, well, I'm looking for friends, like we could meet up, and so on, and so on, and so on. Yeah. And another one thing that wanted to say. Another one thing, just and another one thing, there are a lot of opportunities. Yeah, it's big city, so there are a lot of companies and a lot of businesses. So yeah, it's interesting and it's like mixed environment because it could be like building with offices and high tax renting flats and apartments, and near will be something more simpler, and it's cool, it works cool because it's like mixed inside everything. Yeah, so that's maybe mm, main thoughts about that works good here. And another one thing that you could use different apps, for example, like Vienna app to buy tickets for the public transport and so on with discount actually, and have like on your phone this ticket and don't need to bring like paper ticket everywhere and so on. And also it works in Austria good, like endurance system that because you have like plastic card which is actually is a digital card, and everywhere you go to any doctor, to any apotheke, all the information is bringing like in database. You just use your card like to give the access to watch this information, and every doctor knows what he need. And yeah, that was I think I forgot, but I should to say. Also, there are really huge support for LGBT community, which for me, like a transgender person, is really important. There are a lot of communities which is supporting this transition, with searching doctors, with hormones even, and so on. And for other LGBT persons like gays, lesbians, queer persons, and so on. Also, it's they have like consultations, free consultation, different languages. They have like supporting program, and so it works really cool. And every year, I was like a first time in my life last year everywhere. They organizing Pride in the center of Vienna, and it's crazy. Like thousands, really thousands of people came to the street just to show that they are different, but they also have some rights, and it's really crazy. It's so much fun, so much energy. It's really cool. I love it, of course. And a little bit what I really don't like here, as actually it works in different countries also the same, but I still can't used to live with that. From Saturday afternoon till Monday morning, everything is closed, almost everything. If you forgot to buy some products, you have some just few shops in the city where you can buy them. We just were talking about that at home. Yeah, but it's a really problem. Shops are closed like at 8 o'clock, and if you even in normal days, and if you coming back late, it's tough, really tough to find something to buy. And yeah, it's like a biggest problem. Another one biggest problem is that it's a cosmopolitan city, but there are a lot of refugees, and not all of them came here for success, for searching their dream or something like this. A lot of people, it was like just to search in some easy way to live or something like that. I don't know how to explain, because according to law in Europe Union, if you are a refugee, uh, you will get money for long years, you will get some apartments, you don't need something special to do, just need to came here and be refugees, and that's all. And I know not so much people who came from refugees and became like some incredible person which would love to achieve something here. So it's like, yeah, the way that usually, you know, it choose it, this way was chosen by people that usually looks for something more easy in life. No, yeah, I don't know how to explain it better. It's like for you all to find someone to some rich man here to not work and just sitting at home and to do not nothing. It's something similar, but for men, which is actually twice more worse. Yeah. So if you will find some job, not like a job, I don't know, like some office job or something, some prestige job. If you find some job like in gastronomy, like me have found here, or something like this, you actually will meet some people like this. It's not cool experience, believe me, but yeah, they will be here, and you have to understand this. And the second one thing or the third one thing, yeah, I do not like about Vienna. It's like came from the previous, because who came as refugees here, like people from the eastern countries here, like Syria, Iran, and so on, and they are usually Muslim, and for Muslim traditions there no existing LGBT people, like transgender people, gay, lesbian, and so on, and usually they get us really difficult. There are some exceptions. I know few people who get it okay, mostly okay, but there are a lot of people. I had experience when some guy even couldn't say me hello, just to say hello. I said always hello, how are you, on Deutsch of course, and he just turned around and say hello to somebody else. Yeah, so it's another one thing I really don't like. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe this is the main things, yeah, that is I can like compare, but mostly everything is happening here. I knew before we came here. I was dreaming about another one city. I was dreaming about living in Paris, yeah. But Vienna I loved even more after I started to live here. Maybe a little bit earlier, because it's not so dirty in some places, like some districts in Paris. But everything the others almost the same, except Eiffel Tower, yeah, and few in other places. But everything the others, okay, maybe the soul is also different. Soul of Paris a little bit more romantic, soul of Vienna a little bit more I don't know, not celebration, but some different. Yeah, it's really different cities, but I love it really, and I knew what will be happening here, and I am really glad to be here, and it's a good chance to live here. So I am working hard to do everything to be like legalized here and get the citizenship, and have an opportunity to be like a part of this big community, which I really like. I have some friends here already, not just from Vienna, from Austria also, but it's great. It's great, and it's really inspire me. I hope we will live here for a long life and be happy. And my dream will come true just right here in this city. So yeah, so unusual video today, but we have to make some difference, And now this shit about everything was happened before. We have to move forward. Thanks to be with me. I love you all. See you soon. Tschüss. Bye.